All right, guys, this goes out to race day quads. Never had a problem or had it take so long to dispute shit motors. I've had this happen before, where I've gotten just an underrated motor where they say it's supposed to hit so many amps and they fucking don't. And I've had them replace them and they burnt up and I never buy them again. It was like those Cobra motors, whatever. These xings. This is a 2750. I've tried a 2450 too, and they were crap. So I thought I'd try a 2750. And this is that's a 2450. I have two of these. I still have one of these left on my plane, and I'm babying the fuck out of it because this motor's overrated. Can't even get over like 35 amps for too long before it gets too hot and pops. Thing's rated for 55 or 51. Same thing with this. This one's rated for like I think 51 because it's the 2450 kV one. It doesn't do like 55. Anyways, you get anywhere over 35 amps for too long, they pop. So my Aero Scout over there has the 2750 on there, and that's what popped originally, just from me holding full throttle for more than 3 seconds. So I don't do that anymore. I'm just babying it because it's a glider anyways. This motor right here, the 2750 and the 2450, both were on my white Sonic model right here, which has been around for a long time and never has any problems. So the wiring is not messed up because it flies freaking great. It has iNav. Yeah, I built it myself and I love it. It's got a Maytech WTE, the older one with the type like Android type plug. I'm using Crossfire. I actually use a Beck to power my camera so I don't get any static from my battery powering the board and the ESC, because the ESC, you know, sends bad waves back. So I power up the camera separately from a Beck. And yeah, I only use the power from the Beck. I use the ground from the board because your camera won't work if you don't use the ground from the board. See, I know what I'm talking about. It's not my wiring issues. I've been around the block for a while. All right, so this is the new motor that I bought from you guys. This is a Deture from Foxier. I love it. It's a 2306.5 2550 kV. This thing doesn't even get hot, and I don't even believe they rated it as high. I think it was 51 or 55. Point being is it never even hits that many amps with the same configuration, same battery, same plane, same everything, same prop, same everything. It doesn't even hit that high. It gets to 35 and it rips ass. I did 127 miles an hour and this thing got warm. I did 122 the day before and it was cold. Mind you, it's like 99 degrees outside and it's a hot freaking day. The motor should be hot on a day where it's blistering hot. I mean, it's 87 degrees in my house right now with the AC, and this is the kind of day we're dealing with. Motor should be blazing hot if I went that fast, and it was warm. So that motor right there definitely would get it, but this guy right here, no. When I got it, you would turn the bindings, and it was almost crunchy, like really, really bad. So I actually, yeah, like did the other one, felt it, and it was free and fine. Like this one feels free and fine. This one still feels crunchy. I mean, it is burnt, but it felt bad to begin with. And I don't know if it was a piece of something in there because I spun it a little bit and it spun freely. But from the get-go, it felt like shit. Yeah, I don't know if these are good enough pictures for you, but those coils are burnt. There's nothing wrong with the wires. I didn't do nothing freaking weird. Two motors. No. Two different planes that fly just fine, and that's still flying just fine on one of the motors. It's overrated. It cannot get nowhere near 35 amps or that motor will pop. I don't know what else I need to say or show you, but the motors are burnt bad. They're overrated. They say they're rated at what? Let's go to your website. Okay, so on your guys' website, you guys show max continuous amps is 55.22 max continuous amps, 2 to 6S. I'm running a 4S on that 2450. Was it a 2306? That's what that is. It's a 2306. Now this is a 2450. That's a 2306 too. Yeah. Oh, this is a 2207. Your motors are not rated right. I'm just what I'm getting at, and like I'm going by what you justify them off of, and going for bigger ones, and it popped just as fast as the 2207. And this is a 750 kV. Yeah, I'm showing you guys as I'm doing this, and this is 750. 2207 750 kV. Yeah, the max continuous 2 to 4S max continuous amps is 42 amps, and I only hit 35. Okay, I'm going by what you guys have on here for max amps and the ESC and battery rating, and I'm using the prop that they recommend on the chart. Okay, they tell you use a 505 prop, you know, and it's gonna get kind of warm. If you use a 6-inch prop, it's gonna burn up. I did not even get nowhere near this. It popped right away. I even had a 4-inch prop on one of these, and it popped. The motor is not rated for anything over 35 amps. Facts. Your guys' website. This is not Get F, this is Race Day Quads. This is the only place that I could find the motors and get the chart, because you're the only person that sells this kind. Look at that. Max current 50 amps. 2207 2750 kV. 50 amps is actually the max in the chart, but you guys say 42.